A big man from Yan'an Prefecture. The vegetation is dry. The people eat one child at a time. Tens of thousands of refugees gathered. The famous Li Zicheng. Originally Yinchuan Ishu. The court did not give him a way to survive. That would be the opposite. This day,
Li Zicheng.
This person has been appearing more and more frequently in battles recently. Li Zicheng was not a genius for rebellion. He is just a poor man pushed onto the stage by the tide of the times. If a person can eat a full bowl of rice every day, the family has 2 acres of fields that can grow crops. How could they go to the Ming army to play with their heads? I want people to have food to eat. Winter will not impress. According to the decree, I will personally patrol the west. No legacy, no passing through places. Let Sun Chuanting march with 3,000 new weapons to escort him. In addition, go and bring the big treasure that Shu Guangqi just got out. Your Majesty does not understand. In Baima Pass, after the catastrophe, the government and the public were shaken. You deserve to sit back and surprise. Eliminate the remnants of the tobacco gang. Why take risks? Go deep into this refugee place, where tigers and wolves are everywhere. Boya, you are familiar with the art of war, but I don't understand Shizeng. No. What? Refugees in northern Shaanxi are the source of chaos. Killing someone with a bad stomach is not the answer. A system. If energy is taken in from the outside, it just keeps confusing. Finally collapsed. This is the system that Ming Dynasty has now. The best way. It is to bring order to this system. What is order? It's food. It's water conservancy. It can make them see the logic of tomorrow. You see. Chaos in northern Shaanxi. It's time to decide. That's what's inside. This is the order I brought to northern Shaanxi. Wait. These are my people, not a rebellious minister or trader. Chenggen. Open the No. 1 disaster relief box we brought. Folks. I am a special envoy sent by the Imperial Court. Want something to eat? Put down the stick. Get in line. Really give food to eat. May I have your name? My name is Huang Le. It used to be Yinchuan Inn. There is no place left now. Huang Le is actually Li Zicheng. Okay, Huang Lyle, you follow me. See that machine over there? Your mission, just follow that machine. On this higher slope. Help me dig one out from the way to the underground water. It's not that northern Shaanxi doesn't have water, but the surface water has dried up. More than 50 meters underground is field water. It's just that you couldn't dig it out before. Huang Lea, bring some strength. According to the town's drawings, put this stand up. Change. Out of the water, out of the water. Folks. We are in northern Shaanxi. Drill 10,000 wells to produce such wells. The relief food will eventually be exhausted. Only internal circulation can be established. That's the way to survive. In troubled times, first stabilize the people's hearts. Only with food can there be life. Sun Chuanting, you bring your soldiers to maintain law and order. We must also participate in construction centered around the well. Establish settlement points. All refugees are distributed according to labor. Dig a 1-meter ditch. Give 3 pieces of bread. Drill a deep well. Plant 10 pounds of potatoes. His Majesty, can potatoes really grow? That stuff is already a staple food in Europe. It has low moisture requirements, extremely high in heat. It is an excellent ration. There are open pit coal mines and pig iron mines. I want to build a batch of daiming cement plants. No cement. Our water conservancy facilities are made of paper bottles. But who will be the referendum? The civil servants in the imperial court only collect taxes. Only 4 pots and 5 mirrors. Let them do this. It has to be messed up. Let Liu Minute take charge. Who did a good job? Who is the model worker of Ming Dynasty? Huang Le came in. Huang Lao. The group of people you led dug the ditch the fastest. Starting today, you are responsible for managing the water conservancy construction team within a 10-mile radius. I will help you destroy 500 tower-style Vulcan guns. General Sun will send people to train you. You are both a civilian service and a construction corps. Who dares to come and grab food and water? Just use the method I taught you to collapse. I will be with Ding Dong for the rest of my life. Who dares to touch our well? Who am I fighting for? These rotten trees. This is an excerpt led by Mr. Han Kong. It is said that you used sorcery to gain wealth in northern Shaanxi. There is a violation certificate. Witness. You go and answer the letter. Just say the words of a saint. Can the people in northern Shaanxi be given water to drink? If possible, I will eat this cement. If not, just shut them up. By the way, take last year's mining tax. Hand it over to me in full. This group of division commanders favored others by sending them wealth. Otherwise, I will invite them to come to northern Shaanxi. Experience what it means to be one. The Lurs was splashed on the pit for half a month. See if they still talk about the way of saints. And tell them, I discovered one in northern Shaanxi. An elixir that can triple a mother's fertility if they want, in exchange for raw silk and silver from Jiangnan. That elixir is actually it. Feces and plant ash. Mix the compound fertilizer in proportion. They cannot be treated as normal people. What do those civil servants know? They only understand the game of power. But he doesn't worry about the people of this world. Baby, we have something to eat. Never go hungry again. They dig quickly. My mother. This thing can dig up 5 or 6 in one nest. This acre of land comes down. Don't accept thousands of gold. Jian Qing. These potatoes, half is yours as a reward for your labor. The other half was recovered by the court, distributed to other affected counties. We want the whole of northern Shaanxi. All plant this life-saving treasure. His Majesty. I understand. I used to always think about how to suppress thieves. I think I just need to kill them all. Those unruly people. The world will be at peace. But today I understand. Didn't you dig a well in northern Shaanxi? It is to strengthen the people's hearts and minds. These are farmers with hoes. Pick up the gun and be the warrior's core. More terrifying than any army in the Ming Dynasty. Boya. You have to remember, weapons can only kill. Only logic can save people. I asked you to bring these 3,000 forbidden troops. Stayed here for 3 months. What did they learn? Learned how to organize production. Learned how to maintain machines. Also learned how to make people trust them. That's right. I want to extend this model to the whole country. In Liaodong, we don't just build fortresses, also grow potatoes, making steel. We must use industrial civilization to crush those primitive men on horseback. Wang Taiji is clear and has the strength of the whole country. Contact Mongolia. I want to break the boat before the heavy snow closes the border. He wanted to take advantage of us before we fully recovered. Come pick peaches. Pity. He miscalculated one thing. What did he miscalculate? He miscalculated my productivity in these 3 months. Under the Lur soil of northern Shaanxi, I have already refined the 10,000 gold vajra. Huang Taiji wanted the land of Ming Dynasty. I will give him one, a steel cemetery full of flowers. Huang Lao. In going back to Beijing. This is the militia of Yan'an Prefecture. I'll leave it to you. If Huang Taiji's people touch the Great Wall, it would be the root. Just use the broken hairgun I gave you. Let them know what is People's War. Our Western tour cost 300,000 taels of silver, but he saved millions of lives. He also summoned a fierce General Li Zicheng. This is just the initial stage. Next. I want to return to the capital. Let's deal with the most stubborn enemy. You are referring to land. I want to let those scholars who stand in the hairpit without shit understand. In this era, land is no longer a bargaining chip for their power play, but it is the fuel of Ming Dynasty industry. Send the order to Shu Guangqi. The steam engine I want. It's time to enter the second level of research and development. In the eyes of the world, I'm old school thunder. And in your opinion, I am the end of 1,000 years of collapse. Those bosses in the cabinet. I have been kneeling in the Wenhua Hall for 3 hours. He said that he wanted to ask the emperor to give up miracle Iliang, carry out the ambition of a holy king. In fact, I am thinking about your tens of thousands of acres of unclaimed land in northern Shaanxi. Compete with the people for profit. The people in their mouths. They are those chicken people who don't even have tiles in their homes. They are still uncles and brothers with a huge fortune. I need the few I prepared. Bring me the Ming Dynasty national bond sample. Since they want to negotiate profits, I will have a thorough discussion with them. His Majesty Chen when implemented the so-called replacement of generals with merit in northern Shaanxi. The land of Xiangxing was forcibly expropriated. Build factories, dig deep wells. Land is the basis of design. Your Majesty's move. It is no different than catching fish day by day, containing the heart of the world's prince. Since you all said so, in playing with the miracle reward, then I will show it to you. This is the Ming Dynasty annual income curve over the past 50 years. This is from the last 50 years land acquisition index. You scholar bureaucrats, the more land you stand in your hands. The Ming Dynasty's treasury was empty. Because you don't pay taxes. The Ming Dynasty originally had 8 million cultivated lands. Now less than 2 million brigade can be collected in taxes. Where did the remaining 6 million gold go? In the homes of all of you. At least 30% of it. His Majesty. This is the method set by Taizu for preferential treatment of human beings, aimed at building a school. Jianzu. A group of people stood up and watched the people starve to death. A student who is building a garden in his own backyard. I am in northern Shaanxi. I saw people trying to grab a sip of drinks. He was beaten to a bloody head. And your relatives in Yan'an Mansion. One person occupied 3,000 acres of good paddy fields. In going back to Beijing today, not only the land in northern Shaanxi must be taken over, I also want to change the way the land of Ming Dynasty lives. I don't want to take your land for free. This is the land productivity replacement public debt of the Ming Dynasty. Starting today, I want to promote the integration of government and body throughout the country. Pay the food as a whole when you are on duty. Anyone who is unwilling to pay for food can sell land to the court, then exchange it for public debt. His Majesty. This paper can be used as food. He is more expensive than rice. This public debt. Use the future industrial taxation of Ming Dynasty as collateral. Annual guaranteed interest in Paris. And can be used as collateral at any time. Loan from Royal Bank. Purchase new farm tools and high-yielding seeds produced in the western suburbs. Your Majesty. This is childish for your own benefit. Land is the root of morality. If there is no land, why come to the steel yard? Without steel pipes, there would be no steel field. If you think morality is more important than having enough food, you can go to the laboratory in the western suburbs and spend a day. Look at your steel seal. Can you stop my Buddha wolf from sucking bubbles? Long live the Lord is not good. All food stores in the capital. Suddenly everyone demanded the return of their previous debt payments and raise prices. All the silver on the market has been secretly taken away. The people had money in their hands and could not buy food. Riots have begun. These guys learn pretty quickly. They thought, as long as the money is in their hands, I have to kneel down and beg them. No. They are wrong. Go, call Fang Zhenghua. Checked out. It was the Fan family who contacted the Shen family in Jiangnan. Nearly 10 million taels of silver were mobilized within 3 days. Paralyzed the court system. They also said that the emperor's public debt was useless paper. The court had no money at all. Long live the Lord. This is it. They know nothing about currency. Father Fang. Have you obtained the collateral I asked you to secretly acquire in Jiangnan? Got it. Raw silk cotton for spring in Jiangnan. There are also several key Yangyuan contracts. I fully used 30% of the money I got from ransacking my house, all controlled through concealed installation. Very good. Want to fight with me? Pass the finger. Royal Bank announced, from now on, all people who hold land bonds get a 20% discount on cheap grains. Meanwhile, Royal Bank announced a second batch of banknotes is issued. Daming Jin originally did not advise. We don't have that much gold. Who says no? In the mine I dug in northern Shaanxi. But there is a lot of gold. Then go tell those Shaanxi merchants if they don't release the money again, I will declare what they hold. All old imperial banknotes and loan contracts are invalid. Your Majesty. If you don't follow Chen et al.'s feelings today, it is convenient for the ministers and others to live here. Mr. Han wants to live somewhere. Cheng and Tu Mistron. Bring a stronger pillar over. Don't make the floor dirty. That's what I just renovated with cement. Everyone, I'm not here to talk to you about language today. Ming Dynasty has raised you for 300 years. What did you leave to Ming Dynasty? The homeless are in abject poverty, depleted warehouses and shrinking arena. You say land is the lifeblood? I tell you. The land is in my hands. It is used to build factories. Those who grow potatoes and build railroad tracks. You occupy these lands. In addition to giving birth to a group, they only know blood-sucking parasites. What else can be born? Every well I drilled in northern Shaanxi. Every ton of steel smelted in the western suburbs. It's all the credit of this village. Those Shaanxi merchants want to play financial war. I will make them bankrupt. You want to play death sword. I will fulfill your reputation. 200,000 taels of taxes were evaded last month. The evidence is in Jin Yiwei's hands. You want to protect your reputation now. Still want me. Take the land of the Han family. All nationalized. Let's go to Siberia to grow potatoes. Open your eyes and look. This is productivity. This is a machine. 100 acres of land can be plowed in one day. The plate on the left. It costs Ming Dynasty every year. Thousands of laborious are needed to support them. The plate on the right. All it takes is a female worker in a factory and the good mother potato field. It can feed 10 Baigan soldiers on the front line. Mr. Hum. If you are behind, you will. Which plate do you want me to hold? That's silver. All silver. Royal Bank announced today all land right certificates are paid to the court. One who exchanges public debt. Priority can be given to redeeming this batch overseas. 8 major Shaanxi merchants. Your good days are over. Era. Han Long delivered it today. Rhetoric. But before he left, give him the 30,000 acres of land in his hometown. It was all converted into public debt. He also begs you to give him a younger son. Reserve a spot as an auditor at the School of Engineering. Old Man Han is a genius. He knows the world. Only logic will not lie. His lands. I brought it just in time to repair one. The iron rod leading to Tianjin. His Majesty. This is about land reform. It's done. It's about 30%. This is just the beginning. Next we have to face many problems. And Huang Taijie won't look at us. Carry out the Industrial Revolution with peace of mind. Sister Zuyu. What you grow is delicious. But this land. Qing Dynasty also wants a copy. Huang Taijie finally couldn't sit still. Chenggen. Tell Shu Guangxi, we are the first batch to offer rattan cannons. It can be pulled out and rolled around. Let them see it too. What is good humanitarian care? This time. No longer a remnant of the past. Big man. The formation of the ringing dog. Look at this evil nature. They restlessly, fortified, just set up a long snake formation there. This is clearly looking down on my Qing cavalry. Then let me go and meet them. Master. 2 yellow flags for backwardness. Moved. They're waiting. Let's take action first. Huang Taiji is still superstitious about his flaghouse. He felt that all he had to do was rush within 100 steps. Our gunpowder filler just can't keep up with his horse's hooves. Pity. He miscalculated. The order was sent to the 1st Artillery Brigade to calibrate its position. The target is 3 miles directly in front of the south gate of Shenyang. Enemy heavy cavalry assembly area. The azimuth angle is 15 degrees, and the sun angle is 12 degrees and 22 degrees. The ceiling film is used to compensate for the left deviation, and the standard ball size No. 3 bag is loaded twice. Fire. Spread out and charge. His Majesty's cavalry has entered a mile's distance. Is it time for our infantry to withdraw? Why withdraw? Boya, you haven't seen the advanced version of the Q gun wall yet, right? The whole army was in formation. This depth can ensure the time of gunpowder reloading. 3. Hundred-step shooting. This is a never-ending ordeal in the fire of death.
Impossible.
This is absolutely impossible. What the hell is this? The bamboo cannot be flushed. The minions can't move anymore. Don't retreat. You will be killed by the order. Wang Chenzhen wrote it down. 2 rows of broken hair guns were at a distance of 200 paces. The penetration rate into the armor is 85%. Servant, slave, take note of this. In the eyes of bamboo, this battlefield is a data collection. The boss has an order. Catch Huang Taiji. Enjoy the potato stonemouth. King Kong pair head team. That is the militia of northern Shaanxi. How did they get here? This is called Dong Yuanli. I gave them wells and potatoes. Huang Taiji wants to steal their lives. Would you agree? Get out of the sweat. Return to the old woods in the north. We can do it all over again. Start all over again.
Dålig roll.
Don't you understand yet? There is no place for us in this world. Zhu Yujian built a machine that can walk on its own. Steel that can cut through anything was made. We returned to the woods. He would fence the woods with railroads. I want to see it with my own eyes. The madman who turned Ming Dynasty into a factory. What does it look like? Especially. What you are using is not the art of war. What you use is witchcraft. But this is sorcery.
I'm convinced.
You win. Uninteresting. Huang Taiji, this is not black magic. This is called accuracy. Your people depend on God's providence. My people rely on arithmetic. God's will changes, but 1 + 1 always equals 2. Sort of. So, you will kill me. Then take my people. Are they all going to be slaves? No. That's too low level. That's not energy efficient. I need a lot of labor. Your people, as long as you are willing to put down your saber, pick up the wrench. I will pay them wages. Fat potatoes. I want them to understand it in the factory. What is residual value? I am at the engineering college in Beijing. There is a shortage of a history research team leader. I want you to watch. How did I manage this land of Manchuria? Become my Ming Dynasty. First, it is a heavy industrial base. No. Shenyang is a place outside the painting. The people should be brought back to the mainland. His Majesty, the adults in handbook said, Shenyang is a place outside the painting and tainted with Hujin's arrogance. It is not advisable to stay for a long time. The people should be led inland to show the virtue of the saint. Old man Han Heng hasn't given up yet. Tell him, I will not retreat in any hurry. I still want to be in Shenyang. Build the world's largest steel-making paste furnace. That chimney, I want to cover it with 30 feet of paste. I want the black smoke in the chimney float to the city of Beijing. Let them be there. You can also smell the aroma of the Industrial Revolution and tell those old guys. Huge coal and iron mines were discovered in Shenyang. They want to be in the future Daming Group. Get a piece of the pie. Just hurry up and complete the Tuigong village. Otherwise, this is Shenyang's dividend. They can't get a word out of it. Shenyang 1. The next step is to go to Nanyang. No. The next step is the energy revolution. The thermal efficiency of the air thrower is still too low. We have to find a way to get the internal combustion agent. His Majesty, what are you thinking about? I'm thinking, old general, the world is big, so big that you can ride a horse for a lifetime. There is no end either, but we can take the world by storm, shrunk into a village. The general will only know. Follow His Majesty. It can make those barbarians who dare to bully Ming Dynasty. I don't even know how I died. That's enough. Boat finger. The Ming Dynasty Scientific Committee was established. Song Yingting is the technical director. Within 3 years, I want the Ming Dynasty's warships. Install the steam turbine. Let the flag of Ming Dynasty flying on the docks of London and Madrid. Zhu Yujian. The tree in Maishan. He'll chop it up for you and use it as firewood. Now the task, it's for this planet. Install the Ming Dynasty clockwork. There is no longer mud under your feet that will be soaked by rain. The spring breeze of the 3rd year of Chongzhen. It's no longer about blowing the branches. Those Western-style boats, in front of Luo Ji. I'm afraid I'm not even worthy of carrying my shoes.
Dont un des estimates westernaires.
Although they haven't figured out the second law of thermodynamics yet, but their sailing instincts are ingrained in their bones. What we have to do, not simply sinking them, but take it away with absolutes. Bring trade routes across the planet. Return to the original track of Ming Dynasty. Pass the finger. Opened the first Daming Industrial Expo. Yes, I want to make those Western palaces that claim to be famous. It is adjacent to those conservatives hiding in the remaining bushes in the south of the Yangtze River. See clearly. What is the true kingdom of heaven? Oh, God. What's this? Hes moving on his own. He is moving on his own. This is called an energy converter. Mr. Kint, when your Dutch windmill is near Tianqi, our machines run on coal. And the laws of physics, as long as there is fire, it can work forever. The output power of this machine, it is equivalent to 10,000 yards in the shape of 100 swords. Your textile factory, take a boat ride. If you install this, do you still need those cheap black slaves? Dear Ming Emperor, is this machine for sale? Sell. But I don't want your inferior submissiveness, nor do you want the silver you plundered from America. I want you to be in Nanyang, in Africa, mineral springs in America, and the rubber there, digestive and rubber species. The Ming Dynasty has no shortage of money. The Ming Dynasty lacked it. It is the right to allocate global resources. How many enemies can be made on this day? Old gentleman, this machine works all day long. It is worth a family of 100 skilled workers. And its latitude and longitude densities are exactly the same.
No mistakes.
What's more, its cost. Only 1/10 of artificial cost. How can we people live like this? The old man's old way of living is dead. A new way of living has just begun. Industrial transformation investment funds are being established in Shenyang and northern Shaanxi. You burned the old looms at home. Dismiss the electric farmers from the fields. Use your public bonds to invest in the Royal Daming Textile Corporation. You are still rich. The Ming Dynasty did not need to direct the poets who read poetry. The Ming Dynasty needed factory owners who could calculate costs and output. In the face of this extreme efficiency gap, all traditional moral insistence seems so ridiculous. The wealthy families in Jiangnan looked at the tireless machine. Finally got it. If they don't keep up with this young man, they will be like dust crushed by the wheels of history. Disappear silently. Everyone. I plan to stay in Mahujia, Manila and Batavia. Daming Royal Bank Branch was established. Ming Dynasty no longer accepts silver settlement. Silver is no longer accepted. Then the banknotes in our hands and yin merge on the fleet, unless this silver, through our bank, converted to Daming Dragon Garden. And every Dragon Garden, they all correspond to the Daming Workshop. A pound of steel produced, or a foot of gold chips. His Majesty, this will destroy the existing one. Silver's original change system. Spanish galleons will be paralyzed. Just right. My steamship is just in time to take over. Quite. The world doesn't need that much currency. All that is needed is a credit that can be redeemed for food production. Credit to you Dutch people is based on piracy, and Ming's credit built on 1,000,000 machines behind the town. If you are not convinced the town's logical number is at the port, you can ask about his naval guns. Do you agree with this settlement method? From pirates to Imperial Navy. This time, I want to turn the entire sea into my own battlefield. Geelong. I will give you 6 armored frigates. Add 20,000 Marines issued with mines and connected firearms. There is the throat leading to the west. I want you to establish the first Ming Dynasty overseas administrative region there. Any ship that passes there, the dragon flag must be flown. Duties must be paid at Da Ming Bank. If anyone dares to say no, just use the truth to persuade them. His Majesty, what if the Portuguese and Dutch unite to resist? Joint. Their sailboat was downwind. Maybe it can run a dozen knots, but in front of my logic number, they are the still arms. You have to remember, what we are fighting is not a naval battle. We are cleaning up waste from the waterway. Just destroy their sail advantage, their so-called maritime supremacy, like paper lake lanterns. In addition, I want you in Malacca. The Ming Dynasty Royal Rubber Research Institute was established. I know there is one in South America, a tree that oozes milky liquid. I have sent Wei Zhongxian spies to Brazil. You want to be in Southeast Asia. Bring this thing back to life. It is our next generation, the key to steam engine seals. His Majesty, this is thunder and lightning. Mr. Su, this is called electromagnetic induction. With this, we have it better than steam, a more efficient way to transfer energy. Picture this. Just lay a few copper wires. We can get the information delivered in an instant. Liao Dung, thousands of miles away. Is this really possible? In front of mathematics and physics, nothing is impossible. The next stage of Ming Dynasty, it's electrification. We want Huang Taiji, coal dug out in Shenyang, becomes an electric current, flow into thousands of households, factory buildings. His Majesty, I heard that you are in the western suburbs. Play with the art of thunder. The minister was frightened. Chongzhen, go get that set that just came out. Get the royal DC flashlight. Take a photo and record it for Mr. Li. Master Li, I've set off a thunderstorm for you. Donphin, your Majesty will release the punishment with thunder from the sky. Master Li, open your eyes and take a look. Is this thunder and lightning? His Majesty.
Si.
This is what I give you. Groping in the dark. Disciples of saints from 3,000 years light lamps. He does no harm. Just light the way. If you think this is the way to become a saint, then you put out this light. Go back to your study. Light that smoky oil lamp. His Majesty, I am old. I can't follow your logic. That's right. Efficiency. It is the only religion of the Ming Dynasty. Future wealth cannot be achieved by killing. Just use a machine. Make the land productive first. Make clothes cheap. Let's talk about something else. First cure their fever. Let's talk about the mine again. The best ore in the world. All will be recast here. Then send them back to the sea. Send back to the world. Killing leaves only scars. Only then will the machine generate the new maritime map of the Ming Dynasty. This is called the inner circle of resources. As long as we master industrial standards and financial basics, even if we don't send out our volunteers, people all over the world are working for the revival of Ming Dynasty. This is much better than occupying several cities. Industry standard. Finance question. Turn out to be. We can build something like this too. The Ming Dynasty in the third year of Chongzhen. It is no longer the one on Mytian, the broken empire waiting for the crooked neck tree. It is turning into a high-speed spinning heart suction machine. Get rid of the old world's miscellaneous souls. His Majesty. Where do we go next? We're going there. Use Ming artillery fire to wipe out this place. No scraps of armor remain.